according to Dr. Gail Gross, according to the Huffington Post, but you're not putting quotes around it, meaning it wasn't quite as vital. Okay. You can also combine paraphrasing and directly citing, and paraphrasing has no quotation marks. So let's just kind of let's take a little peek here at an example. Okay. And again, don't be overwhelmed. You're going to be okay. The examples are here to help you. Let's take a look. So we got orange. The orange text you see below are called my tags. These are those sentence starters that can be very powerful because it's going to give information about where this where your information came from. It's going to introduce your experts, as you see below with Dr. Gail Gross. Blue text that you see is direct citation. I stole it right from the article, and you can see down here those quotation marks, meaning, hey, I stole this. In purple, you're going to see your paraphrased information that is very important, I think, but not so as important as the blue text. And then gold is at the very end, after I'm done doing my paraphrasing and direct citing. If I feel the need to, in my own words, say what all this means quickly, I tried to do that in a sentence. So let me read through this, take a look at it, see how it flows. Everything you're about to read here comes from this article. Okay? I read this article. I have to support my topic sentence. The first reason why participation awards should be awarded is because they encourage children to try harder. All of this evidence should be about children try harder when they're awarded for participation. Let's see if we have that. Check out this tag. Dr. Gail Gross, a recognized expert and educator on development, education, and behavior states. Where do I get that from? Okay. Human behavior, parenting, and education expert. I could probably click on her to get more information. Here we are. Hey, look. Dr. Gail Gross is a nationally recognized family, child development, and human behavior expert, author, and educator. Her positive and integrative approach. That's where I got that from, by clicking on her link, her name, and finding out more about her. Okay. All right. Dr. Gail Gross, a recognized expert and educator on development, education, and behavior, states children as they grow up do not want to be viewed as different. They truly want to fit in. Okay. Now, notice that this has not proven that participation awards make kids try harder. That's why I didn't directly cite it. But I still thought it was important to point out that Dr. Gross believes that as children grow up, they want to fit in. They want to do the best they can. They want to be a part of the collective and the group. Let's get into participation awards. Dr. Gross continues and states that, quote, here comes some direct citation. This is right from the article. In fact, your child will try harder and enjoy a sport more if rather than being singled out for their talent, they are rewarded for their participation. Here's that link. Okay. Now, if I look at an error up here, this link should also be after this paraphrasing part. Okay. So I need to put that in there. Even though it's paraphrased, it still came from that website, and I don't want anyone to think that I stole it from somewhere. Okay. So let me get that squared away. Well, it's not going to work for me. Well, anyway, the link's in there. So I have my piece of evidence here with the website. If anyone says, no, I don't believe you, Dr. Joseph, you made that fact up, they can go to the website. Down here, now this is an expert telling us, in fact, your child will try harder at a sport or activity when you don't single them out for their talent. Oh, you're so good, you're so smart, but instead you just reward them for being part. Okay. Next up, it looks like I have a little bit of both. I have some paraphrase and directly cited. That's a bit more advanced. Let's take a look. Dr. Gross also states in the Huffington Post article that high participation students who were rewarded for their high levels of effort on an IQ test asked for a harder test the next time around. Wow, powerful. When you when you reward kids for their participation, okay, they they encourage children to try harder. Look at this evidence. Kids were rewarded for their high levels of effort on an IQ test. Hey, way to try, wait, not that they had the highest score on the IQ test, just that they tried. Dr. Gross found that the next time they were given a task, they wanted a harder test because they knew, hey, I might not get these right, but I'm participating and I want to try harder. Okay. So then in my gold sentence here, I'm just trying to tell you in my own words, what is Gail Gross trying to say? What Gross is getting at is that children who work hard and give effort will overcome the children who just rely on their natural talent. Okay. So this little paragraph right here, I have found some evidence from this website that supports my topic sentence. People might disagree with me. People are going to have a different view. People are going to be on the other side of the argument. But I've done a very good job here of finding someone, Dr. Gail Gross, who's a reputable psychologist from a reputable website, and the evidence that supports my topic sentence. Boom, done. This is a very short paragraph where I prove my point that participation words are good because they encourage children to try harder. I did that by paraphrasing some evidence, but more powerfully, citing directly some evidence that shows that these awards encourage children to try harder. All right. So that's how we build a body paragraph in this case. It's going to take some effort and energy. You just have to get out there and read and do your best. All right, y'all. Good luck.